Hey everybody, so I'm here with one of the reading comprehensions for bees. Now I'm going to start reading. Honeybees are the only insect in the world that make food that people can eat. That is very interesting. People can eat. In a beehive, there are 3 kinds of bees: the queen, the workers, and the drones. The queen's one and only job is to lay eggs. I'm gonna underline that. Worker bees build cells for the baby bees, take care of the babies, and keep the hive clean and tidy. They also collect pollen and turn it into honey, which is food for the bees. The drone's one and only job is to mate with the queen. What are the 3 kinds of bees? Now let's go back over here. There are 3 kinds of bees: the queen, the workers, and the drones. I'm gonna circle that. That is the answer. What is the queen's one and only job? I underlined that earlier. The queen's one and only job is to lay eggs. What are the jobs of worker bees? Let's find out. The worker bees build cells for the baby bees, take care of the babies, and keep the hive clean and tidy. Cool. It says right over here, what are the jobs of worker bees? They take care of the babies, clean the hives, then there's this option, build cells, and collect pollen. Okay, build cells, and they also collect pollen. So it turns out it is all of the above right over here. What is the drone's job? Let's find out. The drone's one and only job is to mate with the queen. It says right over here, mate with the queen. So there you go. That's pretty much all of it right over here. All of the reading comprehension. Hope you guys enjoyed. Now I'm going to go on to the next one. Now we are moving on to our insect word search. So I'm going to be looking around just to see what I can find, and I will show you where they are. So I found antenna right over here. I'll mark it off. I also found arthropod down over here. Dragonfly, bottom right corner. There we go. I also found beetle. Bee is right over here. And praying mantis right up here. Praying mantis. Marking it off. And then I also found cicada. These are very loud insects. Cockroach is right below arthropod. And cocoon, look towards the middle around here, and it starts from the bottom and it goes up all the way to the end, right into antenna. Then next up with that same F is flea. Just going crisscross. Flea. And if you start from the praying mantis M right over here, we got meta metamorphosis. Ant is right over here. It turns out that fly wasn't fly, it was a horse fly. So I'm correcting myself right over here. Well, we do have a lot of different kinds of flies apparently. We got butterfly over here, found it. There we go. I found pupa. Starting with the P, going backwards to the cicada. If you really want to differentiate it, you can just do it like this right over here. And then use a different color to circle the word. The same thing that I did right over here with horsefly. I can do with flea. Some of these words might get confusing in trying to find them, but you know, as long as you mark them off, you're usually pretty good. But there you go. And I found stick bug right over here. Going down. Stop at the G. Thorax is going up over here from the top right corner. And then termite is used with that same T right over here. Termite. I'm going to outline that circle just so you know the difference. There you go. And wasp is right here. Here we go with invertebrate, going up, invertebrate. Also going to outline that one, invertebrate. That way you guys know where it's at the very end of the video. And here is moth, gonna outline it as well. Moth. And abdomen is right over here in the corner, going crisscross. Abdomen. There you go. And then chrysalis is going backwards. Chrysalis. Exoskeleton is over here. Exo and then skeleton. Here's the outline of it. Exoskeleton. And like the animal itself, cricket is a very sneaky one. Right over here. Nice little outline for you. Cricket. There you go. Egg is right over here. Another outline for you, starting from the E to the G to the G. And in order to find grasshopper, we have to go down here to dragonfly and go to the G. And then we start going crisscross over here, grass, and then hopper. I'll outline that too, just to make it less confusing. There you go. And ladybug, right over here going crisscross, lady, and then bug. And now on to entomology. entomology. There you go. And we got larva over here. Mosquitoes right over here. And then last but not least, we have parasite over here. That one's a very confusing one since everything's really close together. I'm going to do the usual and outline it, and that should be it, guys. I'm going to leave it there. Pause it whenever you want. But I'm going to go on to the next worksheet. Now, I do apologize in advance. I don't have the colors that we will need, except red, blue, and green. So I'm gonna get started with this, and I'm going to use the colors that I can. We got comprehension check number 12. Directions: read the short story, answer the questions. Spiders and insects are different. Spiders have 8 legs, and insects have 6 legs. Spiders use silk to make webs and capture their prey. A spider has 2 body parts, and an insect has 3 body parts. Spiders are called arachnids. Are spiders and insects the same? Spiders and insects are different. So I'm just going to write that in. Spiders and insects are different. And of course, make sure to put a period. How many legs does a spider have? Spiders have 8 legs. I don't have orange, so I'm just going to remain with black. Spiders have 8 legs. On to the next one. How many legs does an insect have? Let's go back up here. I underlined it. Insects have 6 legs. Alright. Insects have 6 legs. How do spiders capture their prey? Alright, spiders use silk to make webs and capture their prey. They use silk to make webs. There we are. How many body parts does an insect have? An insect has 3 body parts. Cool. An insect has 3 body parts. And there we are. Pretty much done with it right over here. Feel free to pause if you need to. Hope you enjoy. This one's going to be a little easier, but I'm going to go over it anyways, just to make sure you guys know. Got ant over here. Let's see if we can find it. Ant. That's in the clear. Let's see what else is next. We got scorpion. Spider. Grasshopper at the very bottom, the entire bottom row. Then cockroach. Going almost all the way down. Centipede going through spider and ant. Honeybee. Beetle. Wasp is over here under scorpion, going through the S for spider. And then last but not least is ladybug. And there you go, guys. Alright, we're going to get started off with our insect crossword puzzle. Now, number 1 is a flying animal that eats insects. Well, that should just be a bug. To make sure we know that is correct, we got insect that makes honey. Going down, that should be bee. A white insect that is the ant's enemy. That should be termite. A cup of tea. In order to make sure that is correct, I'm going to go to an insect that makes dogs itchy. That should be flea. So it looks like we are good on that. Now the top of the jar should be the lid. How many legs do insects have? That should be 6. Alright, number 11. Let's find a yes or no. A red insect with black spots. That should be ladybug. Number 14. Turn the light off. A long flying insect. That should be a dragonfly. In order to make sure that that is correct, I'm going to go to number 4 going down. An insect that drinks blood. That should be mosquito. An insect that lives in a colony. That should be an ant, which is what you see all right over here. Let's see. An insect that is bright at night. Yeah, that should be firefly. Not night would be day. And open the door. So looks like that is it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Now on to the next one. Now we are moving on to our spring word search. I found animals to start off with right over here. And I also found bugs directly next to it. And if you look right below it, you will find caterpillar. And then right over here on the top right corner going down is springtime. And then we've got butterfly over here going backwards. Then bumblebee over here going crisscross. There you go. Bird feeder. Bloom. Then flowers is right over here, crisscross as well. And then garden going up this way. And then PETA Kids. Rainbow. And then Sunshine is starting from the bottom and going up over here. And then lastly, we have Wildlife, which is right over here. So there you go, guys. Hope you enjoyed.